Google Flow just quietly added something that changes everything. You can now make AI videos that continue perfectly after another, instead of generating 100 8-second clips that don't really match. It's called agent mode, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works side by side, the old painful way versus this. By the end, you'll be making full, continuous scenes in a fraction of the time, and the difference between doing it manually and letting the agent do it is honestly kind of shocking. Stick around because the comparison at the end makes the old way look ridiculous.
So here's the deal. AI video tools only give you a few seconds per clip, so to make anything long, you generate a bunch of clips and connect them. The problem has always been the connection. Where one clip ends and the next begins, it jumps. The character shifts, the background pops, and you get these visible seams that scream, "This is AI." The old fix was to manually screenshot the last frame and feed it in as the start of the next clip. It works, but it's tedious and it still isn't perfect. Agent mode does that connecting for you, automatically. So the end of every clip becomes the start of the next, and the whole thing flows like one continuous shot. Let me show you the old way first so you feel the difference, then agent mode, then side by side. Let's do it the normal way first. I want a short scene, a knight walking into a forest and getting ambushed. So I prompt clip 1. The knight walks into the misty forest. Great, 8 seconds. Now for clip 2, I need it to continue from where clip 1 ended. But here's the problem. If I just write a new prompt, the AI starts fresh. The knight looks a little different, the forest is arranged differently, and when I cut them together, it jumps. So the workaround is, I screenshot the exact last frame of clip 1, upload it as the starting image for clip 2, and then prompt. That forces some continuity, and I do that for every single clip. Screenshot, upload, prompt, generate. For my night scene, that's 3 clips, so 3 rounds of that. For a longer astronaut scene, 4, 5, 6 rounds. And even with the screenshot trick, look closely, you still get little jumps at the seams. The lighting shifts slightly, the character drifts, because each clip is still a separate generation guessing at continuity. It's tedious and imperfect. This is how everyone's been doing it, myself included. So when agent mode showed up, it was a big deal. Anyway, before I show you it, let me showcase the second old way story.
Incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
Quick, subscribe for free AI stuff every week. And I made a free PDF guide with the exact steps and prompts for both methods. It's in the description, grab it. Now, agent mode. Here's the key thing to understand. You use it almost exactly the same way. You still write a prompt for each part of your scene. The difference is what happens between the clips. In agent mode, when you prompt the next part, the agent automatically takes the end of the previous clip and makes it the start of the new one. You don't screenshot anything, you don't upload frames, you just write the next beat. She walks deeper into the cave, she touches the crystal, and it connects them seamlessly for you. The end of clip 1 is the start of clip 2, every time, automatically. So let me build the same kind of scene, an explorer in a crystal cave. I turn on agent mode, prompt part 1. She enters the glowing cave. Then part 2, she walks deeper as the crystals light up. Then part 3, she finds the giant crystal. Then part 4, she touches it and it erupts with light. And watch the result. It's one fluid, continuous video. No jumps. The character's identical the whole way through. The lighting flows. The cave stays consistent. Because the agent is carrying each frame forward instead of guessing fresh each time. Same amount of prompting as before, but 0 manual chaining, and 0 seams. Let me show you a story made by agent mode before we go further. Alright, same scene, both ways, side by side. I made a young explorer in cave story with the screenshot method, and again in agent mode. The seams. This is the whole thing. On the manual version, watch the transitions between clips. There's a little jump every time. The rain shifts. The samurai's position pops. On the agent version, the clips melt into each other. You genuinely can't tell where one ends and the next begins. It looks like one continuous camera shot. The effort. The manual one, I was screenshotting and re-uploading a frame for every single clip. The agent one, I just typed the beats and it handled all the connecting. Same result length, way less work. The consistency. Because agent mode carries the actual end frame forward, the character stays locked. Same face, same outfit, same lighting throughout. In the manual version, you can catch it drifting at the seams because each clip was a fresh guess. Now, is the old way dead? Not entirely. Manual chaining still gives you more control over each individual shot, so if you need one exact frame a specific way, it has its place. But for smooth, continuous scenes, agent mode wins easily. The seams that used to give AI video away are just gone. Now let me show you one more agent-made story. And once you're making this much content, here's the tool that saves you the rest of the time. Because once you're pumping out long videos this fast, you've got to post them everywhere. YouTube, TikTok, Shorts, Reels, different sizes, every day. And that's hours gone. So repurpose.io fits here perfectly. You publish once and it automatically reformats and pushes your video to every platform on autopilot. So one video becomes posts everywhere, hands-free. Links in the description, free to start. Let's wrap this video up. So that's Google Flow's agent mode. Same prompting as before, but it auto-connects the end of every clip to the start of the next. So your long videos flow seamlessly with no screenshotting and no ugly seams. Use it as your default, keep manual for hero shots. Done. Comment what I should make with agent mode next. A short film, a music video, a full chase scene. And grab the free guide with the prompts in the description. If you want the full manual method for those hero shots, that video's right here. Subscribe, this stuff moves fast and I'll keep you ahead of it.